This podcast is a presentation of the proposed budget for the Oakwood School District for the 2013-2014 school year. The district tries to be very careful stewards of the community's money. In that end, we have watched our expenses and are managing our resources to the best of our ability. Unfortunately, changes in revenue from local sources and the state have caused a decrease in our revenue. This year, our revenue has declined by $770,296. This slide illustrates how the change in equalized assessed valuation has affected each of the district funds from the fiscal year 2013 to the fiscal year 2014. This is a representation of where the revenue for the district is generated. The majority of our revenue comes from local taxes and general state aid. We receive very little from the federal government in the form of grants for food service, Title I, and Title II. The majority of expenditures in a school district are in the form of personnel. In this case, when purchased services, salaries, benefits, and termination benefits are grouped, it is over 80% of our budget. A school district budget is grouped into funds. The majority of the budget is allocated to the education fund. Operation and maintenance is the second largest expenditure. In summary, the budget includes $9,002,505 in total revenue and $9,220,083 in total expenses, with a deficit balance of $217,578. The district must utilize previously established fund balances in order to cover this deficit spending. At the conclusion of the 2013-2014 year, we anticipate the following fund balances. They are all positive with the exception of the IMRF Social Security funds. We will need to increase the levy for those funds for fiscal year 2015. We have two outstanding projects that are still putting a negative impact on the budget. They include the final payment to Train for $15,000 and the repairs to the unit office roof, which are estimated at $100,000. This year's budget is $800,000 less than it would be normally because of changes in auditing procedures, which required us to expend money in last year's budget. Next year, we will have an additional $800,000 in expenses to calculate into the budget. We will see an increase in our equalized assessed valuation of $3.5 million due to the addition of the windmills. This will increase our Ed Fund levy by $82,000. We will also see an increase in our general state aid of $210,000 due to the fact that our equalized assessed valuation went down this year. The enclosed levy information is provided for information regarding the surrounding school districts. The district cannot continue to operate in a deficit spending mode. We have several options we need to consider for the fiscal year 15. They include increases in our levy for tort, reducing our expenditures, increasing our fees, increasing the levy in Social Security and IMRF, and spending reserves. At this point, I do not recommend depleting our reserves any further than we already have to.